Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hello Dave. We're gonna start out in Elite this week, and last week we got updates 4.0.11.1, which was the first set of updates, or first set of hotfix updates for update 11. Nothing major. There were some minor tweaks, some bugs that was fixed here and there, but the only notable thing that was changed, I think, was the bartender at the fleet carrier will now be able to hold up to 1,000 materials rather than only the 100, which is definitely a step in the right direction. 1,000 should be enough, I think, for most situations. I don't see why there has to be a limit. I mean, if I want to set up a buy order for 10,000 or something, why not allow that? I don't see why there should be a limit, but there is a limit, and it's been changed from 100 to 1,000, which is fine. I think 1,000 is going to be manageable. So it's probably okay. Then there's been some slight changes of plans to the fleet carrier trip. We are still leaving as scheduled on the 8th of April and coming home again on the 10th of April. But the second stop on the trip was intended to be Rackham's Peak. But there is a bit of a traffic jam going on up there at the moment. We had a carrier up there to scout out the area, and there is some of the systems before you get into Rackham's Peak that is quite difficult to get a spot in, as of course on the way up you are following a string of systems, and if one of those systems block up, then people already up there trying to get down, they can't get down, and people who want to try to get up, they can't get up, and you just end up with a traffic jam, people trying to go opposite direction into a bottleneck. So bit of a traffic jam. I don't want to end up, one thing is if we don't make it all the way, that would be, I guess, okay, we'll stop early, but a much bigger problem is if we can't get out again, if we're stuck up in Rackham's Peak, which could very well happen. So I'm not going to risk it. So I've changed that destination to another system. Instead of going above the galaxy, we are going below the galaxy. Not quite as far. We're going to be like a few hundred light years shorter from the galactic plane than you are at Rackham's Peak. So bit of a shame we can't get up there, but I just don't want to risk the trip getting stuck up there with a bunch of people on board so we can't get home on schedule. So that's why we are deviating to an alternate destination. But that should still be a very, very pretty view from down there when we go down there. So that should be a lot of fun. If you want to know more about the trip, you can either find it on the brand new event calendar that Frontier has launched, since it's listed in there, but you can also just go to discord.d2a.com, and there you can find all the information about the carrier trip. There's a number of different channels dedicated to it with flight plans, and also there's a role you can sign up for. So if you are planning to take part, then I can send out announcements if anything should change along the way. In-game Elite Montova Experience Jelly has been restored to the commodity market. This is a rare commodity that's been lost for quite some time. It hasn't been available for quite some time. East India Company has restored it back to the market by flipping the system Diamontona back to be an anarchy system held by the hand gang of Diamontona. So by changing the system back into an anarchy system, this commodity will now once again be available. So really good job by them. I should say though, I've been keeping an eye on the system, and while they did manage to flip it, there's currently only a 3% gap between the Anakin faction and the next highest faction, so it looks like there might be another conflict coming, and if they lose that conflict, well, then it will disappear off the market again and we'll be back to square one, so it will be short-lived. But we'll see. At least at the time of this recording, Hand Gang is still in control of the system, but it is trending in the direction that it may flip again. We'll see. In Star Citizen, everybody has been patiently waiting for update 3.17. First it was rumored to be on Friday last week, then it was rumored to be sometime over the weekend, but apparently there's been some stress testing that's taking longer than expected. So therefore they have decided to postpone the test, or not really postpone, they haven't really announced a date, but there's just been all these rumors floating around about when the PTU for 3.17 was going to launch. It's still not, at least at the time of this recording, it is still not out yet. There's a good chance that if they are going to do the stress test on Monday, we are going to see it coming out either late Monday or maybe Tuesday. but it should be just around the corner. I'm pretty sure we're going to see the 3.17 patch launched this week. And I'm very much looking forward to this patch. There's a lot of fun things in this. There's the whole like selling loot to vendors, so you can actually go and make money off looting. Or looting bodies now, and you can go and check out the rivers. There's the refueling, there's the mining devices. There's so much stuff in this patch. Calling HTC keybind is one of the things that people are really, really happy about. It's a really nice quality of life thing. So this is turning out to be a really, really good patch. I'm very much looking forward to it, and I'll definitely be doing a number of different videos on the patch. Well, the PTU, once it comes out, we can go out, we can play around with it, we can test it and see how it is. So for the live stream tomorrow, I just want to start by saying that the time has moved slightly because daylight saving has changed, and that means that the live stream now starts at 7 p.m. GMT. Just heads up that there might be some moving around there. For the topic, if 3.17 has hit the PTU server over in Star Citizen, we are going to go and play with that. Otherwise, I'm going to jump into Elite Dangerous, where I've been a little in doubt what I want to do. I have two things I want to do in Elite right now. I'm getting really close to Dire Awesomes on my Exploration alt. So I was thinking, like, let's make a push for those last few thousand light years and make it into the Dire Awesomes. That would be really nice to make that take a month to get there. But that would be nice to make the last few thousand light years for that. Alternatively, I have started a on-foot only playthrough where I'm going to be playing as Howard O'Connor, who some of you may know as being my fighter pilot. And I've decided to try and create him as an actual commander character, but then play him on foot only. And then see how that is, just to see how the game actually works when you play on foot only. Is it actually playable as Francia said it would be, like pre-launch Odyssey, or is it what is the on foot only experience basically? But the reason why I'm a little reluctant to go and stream that is because I've already recorded a video on it, and that video is not going to be out before the live stream, and that means there's going to be some continuity problems where you're gonna see something that's like later on in the storyline for that character. I'm trying to roleplay it a little bit, so I think I'm gonna wait with that for next week. So likely what I will do tomorrow is 3.17 Star Citizen, if that is available. If not, it's gonna be going out of the Colonial and get some exploration done while we make our way through the Dire Awesomes. So that's gonna be the plan. And as I said, it's gonna be 7 o'clock in-game time tomorrow, live stream on YouTube as well as on Twitch. Hope I will see a lot of you guys there. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in space.